Okay, for those of you who bought my DVD, and this is the add-on with the DVD, New Year's Day from U2, we're just going to have a little bit of a play with that one again. That was actually on the DVD. Now, it's pretty easy. It's just 3 chords for the first part. But it's a good song to learn how to protect your voice. So I do like, especially for the male singers, when you get a bit of confidence with your voice, start using those exercises. I'm going to give you one more little tip. This is a way someone explained it to me once. Pretend your voice is, compare it to a big triangle, okay? Big triangle like this. Well, down the bottom third of the triangle, you've got plenty of bass and plenty of range, and your whole throat's nice and open. It's easy to do a low note. As you get up into your mid-range, it starts closing and getting a bit tighter. So imagine that triangle, you're about halfway up the triangle to 2/3 up the triangle. And as you get up, it's getting tighter, and you're losing the depth to your voice, and it's getting tighter. And as you get up to the top, and you might be able to consider that your highest note that you're seeing, which is maybe your break, where your voice breaks and goes into the higher pitch in your head voice, like that. Alright, when you're up there in that high range, okay, you might consider that point there, you're probably subconsciously visualising a very tight point up there. It's very hard and it becomes closed. Now this gentleman said to me, visualise it differently. Pretend you've got the triangle. When it gets to about half the way up and you start feeling that pressure on your voice, visualise in your mind that triangle then opens up and flanges out and becomes more open and ends up just being like a big open top. And as you get higher, it becomes easier and more open. So yeah, just do a visualisation in the back of your mind as you go, right, and you get in there. When you get to about there, you're thinking, oh, my triangle's getting it's getting too tight. Now pretend it's all opening up and it's all coming out of the top of your head and it's opening out. So, and you actually find when you do that, you'll get more power and you'll be more open with your voice as you get to the top. Okay, so that's a little tip for you. I'm just going to take a quick break for a second. Okay, just a few minor outside distractions. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, one other little thing I want you to learn too with that one is just make sure you're practicing using your diaphragm nice and tight as well, because that's an important part of that exercise. If your diaphragm's weak when you're practicing that vocal technique, it won't work very well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a little bit of a look again at New Year's Day. A minor, C and E minor. Now it's a nice easy one, it's a really good one to start learning with guitar and vocals, okay? So it's underway. I want to be with you night and day. Nothing changes this day. Alright, when we get into the first the chorus, it's G, A minor, and then G, then F. One other thing I'm going to do too is, here's a little technique for you with your singing. When you're visualising those high notes and you're trying to, a technique to stop yourself from pushing is to feel that nice openness in the top range. But also another trick is, instead of feeling like your voice is being pushed from down low and you're pushing it up and out, pretend, this sounds strange, but pretend someone's just stuck their hands straight down through your eyeballs, they've grabbed your voice and your breath from where it starts, the diaphragm, and they're pulling it out. Right, so don't feel as if you're pushing your voice out. Feel as if someone's got down there with a big hook or something, straight through your eyeballs, straight through the top of your head, and they're pulling it out. So it's coming out of you. You're not making the effort. So just feel like someone's dragging it out of you. Okay. See, with singing, it's a real mind game. Anyone can sing. There's no problems with that. You've just got to learn how to trick your mind into doing it right. Okay. That's why children and young kids can sing so well and so high without even knowing what they're doing, because it's all natural. As you become an adult, you lose the ability to sing those high notes. You sort of lose the technique. So you're going back to training yourself to being a kid again. Okay. Now here we go. When it gets into the I will be with you again, it's just G. I will be with you again. once again, when you're playing the G, I like to always put the 2 fingers down the bottom, get the drone going. It just gives the song of the chord of G a lot more depth. And believe me, when I do show that to people who've been playing the guitar for years, they go, oh wow, I'm going to play G like that from now on. And the same with C. Okay, when those 2 chords go together, they never play C and G but the old way again. Okay, now basically I'm just going to go through the second verse for you here, and just to give you a feel of the song, then I'm going to leave it to you. Remember, if you watch my DVD, the down, down, up beat, if you're not singing, it's a lot easier to hold the technique. When you start singing, you lose the down, down, up beat a bit with your right hand, but you still keep the time, but it's because you're not focusing on it, you tend to just become a bit more ad lib. Okay, so here we go. Under a blood red sky, a crowd is gathered, black and white, arms entwined, shows of view. The newspaper said, it's true, that's true, we can break through, and they'll turn it to, we can be one. So remember pushing your voice, hey you over there, and remember that opening your triangle up. So you know, it's like, say it's true, it's true, we can break through, and they'll turn into, right, you're really opening it up, you know, the triangle's coming open and people are pulling out. So turn into, we can be one. Alright, and it helps when you've got a microphone in front of you too, because it gets harder to get your volume sometimes when you're singing those high notes going to the break, especially when you're just learning. So singing with a microphone is a good technique with that, gives you a bit more volume so you don't have to try so hard. Alright, I won't go any further with New Year's Day. I'll just finish off with the last little bit, and good luck with that one. Here we go.